Just like so. Yeah.
Then what happened?
Don't know. Don't care.
Dang. Well, welcome to Space Pirates, the intermission and/or off campaign for the upcoming campaign 3. So
Woo!
I feel like we just get into it. So Space Pirates, we're gonna kind of use Spelljammers as a scene, but not the adventure book unless I feel like it and get bored, and then we will use it.
Hell yeah.
But so it's in the astral plane, and then I didn't know this, so I'm just going to tell you guys. So astral plane has what they're called spheres, and they're like the analogous to planets or realms, but they can be areas of space. So like maybe like a solar system is a better like an analogy to spheres. And there's not like any kind of like galaxy or vibe like that between it. It's just you're in a sphere and it has these things, and then you go between spheres. That's just referred to as the astral sea. So spheres of stuff, in between's all the astral sea. Bad things, scary things, fun things, and both of those. But
Is it like the electron pudding model?
it's
Nerd.
Don't.
That's what
I think that's a great thing to think.
They're not
And
puddings. They're
when
clouds.
we get to the mitochondria sphere, it's gonna be crazy.
Powerhouse.
There's
The
powerhouse of the cell.
It's gonna be the powerhouse of the campaign.
Powerhouse of a sphere.
All right, so we'll just get into it. So we're gonna start in a small sphere. It's called the astral fields, and it's made up of mostly small to medium-sized asteroids that are kind of just floating around in the same localized region. Most people come here for one reason, and that's because these asteroids have astral crystals in them, and they're mined for that as a natural resource, and that's what's brought everyone here. Inside of this sphere, there's one larger meteor that has been colonized, and it's known as Vespos. And it's a classic port mining city hybrid thing here, where it's bustling with lots of workers, ships, people coming in and out, lots of people visiting. Not many people live here. It's a remote place people go to work and then they leave.
You said Vespos?
Vespos. So there's not a ton going on in this region of space other than people coming in, working, going out to mines, coming back to Vespos, sleeping, selling. There's the normal, it's made up of mostly a market, a dock, and then like the taverns and temporary housing areas. Not a ton to it. And with that, we're gonna follow our first character here. So even though it's a small and relatively settled rock, you found a secluded portion to yourself. Nestled behind the residential corner, you managed to squeeze through some narrow cracks, a few tight spots, and then you found a tree kind of precariously perched on the side of it, its roots grabbing onto the edge. And you sat down, looking over the cliff, thinking this is a great spot to catch some fish.
Oh.
Aster, can you explain what your character looks like? Can you describe him for us?
Yeah. I'm a large minotaur. One of my horns is shattered and half and like broken off. I wear mostly no clothes, but the clothes I do wear are a raggedy fishing like bucket hat with little lures like pinned on the cap, and also like the attire I have is definitely handmade out of like leaves and fish scales and like random stuff, and probably have a large bucket of fish and raggedy pants, but I have a looks to be like a coffee to go cup chained to my side that I frequently am drinking out of, and
Like the
a
plastic
large
top?
Yep, and a large great axe that's made up, like the handle of it is like entirely a piece of driftwood, and then just like a shoddily ironed on head of metal. I have a fishing pole, and I'm probably just casting out into the ether.
Yeah, so as you kind of like find the little spot leaning with your back against the tree, kick your feet up on some rocks, and you look out, and it's the inky black of the astral sea in the foreground, occasional rocks floating by. In the the near distance, and you take a cast out. I don't know exactly what that would look like. We can, as a group, decide what the fishing like thing. Does it just go out?
I'm just fly fishing.
You're just whipping it? Okay. So as you're doing that, can you make a perception check for me?
Natural 1.
Great start.
First roll.
That's a sign.
Good day to fish out here.
As you kind of whip back, you're looking distracted and you don't notice the branches of the tree, and you got your line tangled up all in the branches of the tree, and you're gonna have to probably climb up there if you want to
What
untangle.
do we got here? Oh,
Oh, the tree.
got ourselves a doozy. And I'm not gonna climb it yet. I just want to keep like yanking.
Yeah, make a athletics check. Maybe you can just rip whatever you've got off.
Use a branch as bait.
26.
Yeah. So, like, it's not a small branch, but you rip it, and it's like a solid 5 or 6 feet that you just pulled off of
Oh.
this tree.
I needed a back scratcher.
Alright. So, can you roll a d10 for me?
Got it, boss. 4.
A 4. So maybe another 10 minutes after you untangle your line and you're casting a tug, a faster tug. You start
Ooh.
reeling.
Oh baby, fish on.
And then at first you think it's going to be, from the way it attacked, you thought like, oh, this is a big one. But then the more you reel it in, it's a small fish, maybe this big.
Space Peach.
It's a
Oh, a little quipper.
it's a quipper. It's a little quipper.
I knew the
And
new jig bait was gonna do well today.
so so as you're taking the fish off the hook, you're looking around. It's like a small little alcove that this tree is in. It's kind of hidden away, and out of the corner of your eye, there's a slight shimmer in the rock face.
Someone got a lure?
Nobody answers. So
Keep
you
an eye
keep
on it, but
fishing.
mostly just
Sure, yeah. So you keep fishing for a bit, and then out of the corner, a large object moves. The corner of your eye, a large object moves, and at first you think it's one of the nearby asteroids, but then from behind the asteroid, you see a spell jamming vessel. Not the biggest one you've seen, but on the front of it, it's a cannon. The entire front of the ship is a cannon. And not just one, but 2. And then 3. And as you kind of watch them, you're like, oh, those are unusual to be out here in the mining colony area. They, as one, turn towards Vespos.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to fish much today.
And then
I'll just slowly
boom,
pack
boom.
my rod away.
You see and hear the 3. First, you see the 3 green flashes, like, and then boom, 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 and you see these 3 glowing green, almost like fireballs or meteors coming towards and Vespos. And behind you, you hear the explosions and like the report in the ground of the vibrations, and you kind of take in the situation and look back towards town, and it doesn't make sense why this would be happening. And you know that the comet itself, or not the comet, the asteroid that you're on is brittle, and with the explosions on it, you feel the ground start cracking a little bit, and you get intense feeling that you don't want to be here anymore on this rock. It's not safe.
I'm gonna need to find a boat.
So you turn around and you start heading back into town, and then we will
Mostly,
swap over.
don't even
Sure.
really like run. It's mostly like a calm walk. Like,
You're like pissed off you couldn't fish. You're like, oh.
yeah, mumbling to myself. Oh, gosh, really, I got a nice bait lure today. Everything, the lines are looking good, and then there are explosions around me.
Yeah.
It's just really unfortunate today. Man.
And we'll wipe over to a tavern in the residential portion of town. It's got gapped wood panel walls and loud conversation. The taverns here aren't known for quality or comfort, but you can get drinks and food, and other than that, there's not too much. And in this tavern, at a table out of the way in the corner, 2 gifts are sitting. The excitement of another deal, a deal made. You guys are coming down off of that, and you're taking a second to kind of lay low after a deal almost gone wrong. You just sold a crate of jammer leeches on the black market here to a mysterious buyer. He only told you he needed them for revenge on some stuck-up captain, and you're not in the business of asking questions, so you let it go at that. You dressed up the shipment as a order of linens, a crate of linens, and the deal was going fine until he decided to try to underpay you, but luckily through a bout of intimidation and strong-arming, you guys were able to get the money for the deal, and after a short chase through some alleys and some switchbacks, you guys lost him, and you found yourselves here at this tavern. Can Wade and Fade Boggs please introduce themselves and describe your character?
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Well, yeah, so we're both Gith. Fade is dressed in the same like side snap hat and kind of dusty leathers. He's got a bow strapped to his back and a badger at his feet. He's very quiet. He's like looking around, scoping people out, just keeping an eye out for trouble.
Who's who?
I'm Fade.
That's Fade. Wade is similar get up, leather boots, tattered like safari pants. He's wearing a flannel with a big pad up here, like a hunting pad. He's got a leather strap where he hangs his. He's got a large blunderbuss, 2 short swords, backpack, side snap hat, and a lot of piercings. He's got 2 on top, 1 on the bottom of both ears, and then his trunk is. Oh, he's not an elephant, right? He's a hippo. They don't have hippos on Hero Forge. Hero Forge, get on it. Where's my gift? Anyway, he's got a couple of large piercings on his nose. Kind of loud and obnoxious, always getting into trouble.
Wait, is it
All right,
pronounced
so-
GIF or GIF?
God damn.
I hate it. You guys have to change characters. I'm kidding. Just because I don't want to talk about it. All right, so as you guys are kind of coming in after this a little bit weirder deal, selling some black market jammer leeches, it kind of gave you a weird vibe about the deal. Can you guys both make just like a history check about, like what why would someone want jammer leeches? Or, he said he wanted some revenge, but it's giving you a weird taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it's a weird deal, wasn't it?
I have never seen these leeches before.
Nice.
I love this.
Yeah, me neither. It's fucking crazy.
You guys brothers?
I love the brothers being Australian and then Russian.
We are exactly the same.
Yeah.
There is no difference. He is Vade, I am Fade.
No biggie, eh?
We should probably get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah. Maybe a beer first. Is there a card game?
As long as you stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you drink.
Come on. I don't really get into trouble.
You become hostile.
It's fine. This accent is
also-
not working at all.
We don't know your limits.
Smile over the phyla.
I rolled a 10 for history.
Yeah, so nothing immediately comes to mind about the leeches in specific, or not too much about the deal sticks out. You kind of get the vibe that, like, you're pretty sure you lost him, but it's only so big of a town. Like, how long can you hide around here?
I think
Go ahead.
I think we should head to the docks and either secure passage out or there are alternatives.
I don't think we should stay here much longer.
I agree.
I-
It has gone belly up. We are in danger. As a matter of fact, no drinking. We leave right now.
Come on. Let me get a bottle for the road.
Be quick. I will wait outside.
All right, I'll go up to the bartender. Hey,
All right,
barkeep,
so-
let me
As
get a
you-
bottle.
As you're making your way to the bar to keep you look around, it's only about 4 or 5 people in the inn, and as your barkeep kind of gives you a nod, just a silver for a bottle.
All right, that shouldn't be a problem. Can you break a gold?
Yes, he does it.
It
Yeah, no
snaps in
problem.
half.
I'll break it right in half. And as you're making the exchange, out of the corner of your eye, you catch a tiefling sitting at a table in a dimly lit portion of the inn. A table covered in cloth and a glass ball on her face. She's got lots of little crystal adornments and a purple embroidered with gold headscarf. You over there at the bar.
I?
Come,
I
I will tell your fortune.
yeah. Right now is not a good time. Me and my brother, we've got to get out of here real quick.
Life is always going, and if we never stop to look forward, we won't go where we can't see.
What are you gonna do me for?
I simply read your poems.
Yeah, but how much?
A gold,
9 silver.
2 gold.
No deal.
Fine, 1.
9 silver.
We'll meet in the middle at 1 gold.
Fuck it. I'll go over, pop the cork on the whiskey, take a swig, and hold out my palm. In it will be a gold.
She takes the gold really quickly, and you don't even see, like, it goes into her sleeve or her pocket. Very quick. Roll a D100.
God damn it. D100. 61.
61.
Could have been better. Could have been worse. Could have been a 1.
Ah, yes. Oh, interesting. Deceit can be a confusing enemy. But know this, Master Gif. The poison of the moon lies only once.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
That's what 1 gold gets you.
I'm gonna take another big pull off this whiskey, cork it, get up, start walking out, and just on my way out, Fucking lousy cunt. Keep moving.
I'm gonna write that down and do something with that later. I was asking ChatGPT for like NPCs, and one of them was a fortune teller, and I was like, somebody's had to have made a D100 table of fortunes, and I was right.
There's so many tables.
Fight? You want to pull? I'll jiggle the whiskey in front of him.
Yeah, and as you guys are finishing up and leaving, wondering what the poison of the moon lies only once could mean. Boom, boom, boom. In the distance, and you're like, oh, that's a strange noise, and then the impacts around.
Crikey! What was that?
Yeah.
Look at that, Shayla!
She's a tough one.
Fade, I think it's time to start moving towards the docks now.
I
Probably.
agree. Post haste.
All right, and we'll wipe to our next hero, we'll call you. In the market of Vespos, wandering from stall to stall, sampling various treats, snacks. Most of what you had is so far not up to your taste. Mr. Cocoa Beans, can you please describe your character to us?
Yeah. Cocoa Beans. He is a Hadazay paladin. He's got like a big big overcoat on. He's got some, he's got a glaive and a shield. He's got purple eyes. He's got a lot of earrings and jewelry, leather boots, typical pirate looking kind of attire. And he's got a taste for really good food. Likes seeking out tough competition, and he's got a big heart. For better or worse, it probably gets him in trouble. So, yeah, I'm guessing you described what I was looking for. Some good food.
You're traveling through the market and you're checking out the various food stalls, and a lot of it's travel food, and so far not meeting your refined palate. Nothing is catching your eye, but as you're kind of making your way through the different stalls, it's kind of like a open air bazaar kind of feel, like temporary stalls with tarped or cloth roofs. And one of them, as you're moving through, you find a turtle at a stall, and in the stall it's just all kinds of like tentacled octopus-like creatures and fresh seafood and basically any delicious morsel you could get from the sea. This food stall has them there, and they look fresh, and it catches your eyes. Maybe the only quality food on this rock.
Ooh. Ah. You,
We're doing it live.
You,
The panic. You could feel the panic after that first noise he made. He was like, wait, no.
How does Irish people sound? We're going in a different direction. You got some tasty snackers here.
Oh. Look, I'm going to match your energy. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Did my sea creatures catch your eye?
My eye, no, my nose. The smell.
Oh, the smell is delicious, isn't it? Salty.
Okay.
Fresh shipment came in. Strange ship from... I'm not sure where it came, and it was stocked full of fresh fishes, and they seem to specialize in seafood.
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me to scout these fishies out. This food. Unless you can talk me into a different role than perception if you feel like a different role.
Well, no, I like where your head's at, because I would be checking to see how fresh the fish really are. I'm a bit of a food connoisseur.
Absolutely.
So, wait, hang on, I gotta turn on. What do you call it? Character rolling on these.
Easy mode.
What do you call it?
Shit, give me a minute. Sorry. Where is just manage character and No, stop.
Mhm.
Stop.
Mhm.
It's in there, right?
It's in there. Yeah. The place you need to be looking is in there.
Where is enable digital dice rolling? Is it not here?
No, it's in there.
There. Okay, it is in there.
That's what we said.
All right, the perception check coming up when it loads. Off to a great start. We're bantering. We're having fun.
Not dying.
Are you vamping yourself?
There we go. There we go.
This is
Ooh,
the self
7.
vamp. A 7. So you're looking over all of these things, and they're all wet still, and there is ice. He has ice, so it seems like they're cold. And
Mhm.
he said the shipment came in today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
don't-
where is it?
I don't know. I
It's
lost
in
it.
there. It's fucking in there.
Well, I think that this is why you plan your voices ahead of time.
This is why you practice in the
Yeah.
shower.
Well,
The fourth voice.
they're wet. You say they came in today. Maybe they're from a different region than I would usually known for, but I'll take your word.
Oh yes, they just from another sphere. I heard it's an all water sphere, but I
Yeah,
wasn't
all
there.
right. You know what? I trust you. You seem like a good guy. I can't.
Oh, you can trust me.
What any appetizers I should pair these fish with? Maybe some of those
Well,
tentacles. I gotta get into a voice.
The camouflaging squid goes well with the sea peach.
Peaches.
You
I
take
just
that?
shake-
Oh
yep.
well, the sea peach is 7
Wait.
gold.
7 gold. No.
Finest of the sea.
I'll give you 5.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. God, lower 10.
Well, it's hard to get this quality seafood out this far in the spheres. Unfortunately,
Quality,
with
you said.
the import tariffs and the taxes and what I had to pay, unfortunately, I can only do 7. It's as low as I can go.
Okay. But make it a nice fat piece, and I'll give him 8
course.
gold.
And he hands you this chunk of like this light orange pink, salmony colored, but more orangey pinky than that, almost the color peach. And it's a huge chunk. It's icy cold to your touch,
Mhm.
and it smells delicious, a clean ocean smell. But as you take a bite, it just melts in your mouth, and it is the single best fish you've ever eaten.
Ooh.
It's worth every penny.
Sir. Oh, how... If I were to take a piece or two with me for lunch tomorrow, how well do they keep?
Well, raw, you probably only want to eat it in the next few hours, but if you cook it, it cooks well with a nice butter dill.
I'm getting hungry.
I might
Fuck.
have some of that. Give me 2 pieces, and you don't have, say, like an extra ice bucket or a
Nope,
cooler, do you?
14 gold.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't get a deal. Come on, I just bought one.
Everyone's buying one, Sonny. 14 gold.
Yeah, okay, I can't. They were good. I'll give them 14
It was
gold
delicious.
for 2 more. Yeah.
You got two meaty chunks of sea peach. You can add that to your inventory. Right after you're kind of coming to the end of your bartering and your discussion, hey, you hear in the background, thief, thief, and as you look, you see the arm waving and lost in the crowd, thief, and then coming towards you in your direction through the alleys between the the stalls, hooded human charging through the crowd, running
Alright.
from where the call of thief is being shouted in the market.
If he's close enough, I'll wait till he gets to me, act like I'm not seeing him, and then I'm gonna do like a hold my shield out like a clothesline and just try to knock him
Okay.
out as he runs by.
Yeah, sure.
I hope it's not the authorities and I've missed the guy completely.
I'll make a attack roll. I guess you do like a shove attack to the ground.
Oh.
That's how I'm interpreting what you said.
Okay, yeah. Unarmed strike? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. 23 to hit?
Yeah, so you're able to kind of blend in, and then as he's knocking people out of the way, kind of like, you know, knocks somebody and they drop their cabbages. My cabbages! And then like he keeps going. You just boom! And he just flattens on the ground. Oh, are you?
I'll step on him and like, you know, put my boot on his chest to kind of pin him down.
Oh, I yield. And as you look, it's like a
Damn right.
18 to 20-year-old young human male in a kind of ragged cloak. And the shopkeeper comes up and takes off. He's holding just a travel sack that he stole. That's like a ration set, basically like a supply pack. For that appears to be what he stole.
If the owner doesn't get there first, I'm gonna take the sack out of his hands and open it up, see what's inside.
It's so as you're looking in it, you see it's like 20 or 30 days worth of rations, basic like campfire kit. Like it's like a basic survival pack. And then the owner comes up. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, I'll be taking that back, please.
Try to take it from me, and I'm gonna run away.
And Oathbreaker.
You take off into the crowd, and as you're running the same, eventually like popping through the different things and dodging behind tents, you look up and no one's chasing you because they're all turned looking back at the sky as the explosions. The rock is under attack. And we'll cut over to our last unintroduced character at the docks. After a long shift, you're working at the workshops kind of on the edge of the market where the docks begin. You just finish repairing the last bits of metal to like the spring arm of a ballista. And you look up and you realize that like, oh, work's done. This was the last thing on my list. Malwyn, can you please describe your character to us?
Sure. You see a plasmoid in like blue raspberry jello flavored color.
The flavor color.
More transparent than you think. But he's wearing a peg leg. Even though he's an ooze, and he's got like just like simple purple colored common clothes. He doesn't wear a top or anything. He's just ooze waist up, except for the lensless glasses he wears and the little like cloth headdress he wears as well. He's kind of proud at the work. He's got his hands on his hips, looking at it. Whatever facial features you can grasp from it, he looks happy with the work he's done.
So yeah, you kind of stand up and take in your surroundings, and like I said, the workshops are kind of the middle ground where the market meets the business end where the ships come in and out in the docks. And as you're kind of looking over the tops of the last few market stalls, over the cloth, you see off to the right a cluster of masts standing really tall and proudly in the wind, kind of defiantly. Or just into the sky. And then to the left of that, a few more masts and the top of a tree that's kind of strangely swaying in a kind of unfamiliar way. Behind that, large arcing taut sailcloth in huge arcs reaching up into the sky, and then barely visible just over the top of one of the stalls. It's almost like unburnished metal domes with like geometric patterns that the plates are in, that they're all attached together. And it's much shorter than the other ones. And you know, that way is the dock. Can you make a perception check for me as you're looking towards the dock?
Oh, perception. 13.
All right. So as you're kind of finishing and getting up and looking around, walking the edge of the market like you've been doing the last few days on the port, working as a shipwright, the normal hustle and bustle of the dock is going on around you, things being loaded, things being unloaded. You notice shipments going to the various ships, lots of food crates. No, thank you, Bobo. Sorry. Lots of food crates, lots of crates with like ores and metals and some of the glowing astral crystals.
Okay.
And with the 13, you do notice the like a shipment of like sailcloth or waxed cloths going towards the galley that you see. Which, you know, that's normal for repairs for sails and things like that. But being the shipwright, you've clocked that it could be used as a like an emergency patch kit, but usually there's more than that for the emergency stock. So you clock that shipment to the galley is a little bit strange, but don't think too much of it. So you see that when you get all the way to the docks, you see the three ships. One, the galley, the most common. You've seen 100 of these. You don't need to make any checks. It's the bread and butter ship of the Astral Sea. It's the most common variant, but it's common for a reason. It's strong, it's relatively fast, and it's sturdy. It can hold a lot of cargo. It can get you from A to B, and it's not as expensive as some of the more exotic variants. The one with the tree, though, can you make a history check for me?
Sure. Dirty 22.
Hell yeah.
I thought it was gonna be dirty 20, but it's 22.
But it's dirty.
Dirty though.
All right. So the one with the tree on it, you know, is referred to as a living ship.
Ooh,
And it's not only a tree, but an ent. It's a ship built around an ent. And you know that favored by druids are the usual flyers of these ships, but if the ship becomes in danger, the ent will defend itself, and it's part of the built-in like weaponry of the ships. It also works to refresh a bit of the atmosphere of the ship. So you know that on long journeys, the air bubble on the ship can go stale, and you have to stop at a planet to get new air, basically. But the living ship with a oxygen producing ent on it can extend those ranges a little bit farther, and it's a little bit less of a concern. Behind it, you see another ship. If you want to make us another roll for me.
Sure, yeah.
We're rolling to see what you know about these ships.
History one?
Yes, please.
Okay. 18.
18. Oh, and let me. I don't know if Connor has a way to
What do you need?
capture or TaleSpire, but I'm gonna send it for you guys
I
because
do.
Brendan can
I do
Brendan
have a
can
way
use
to
his
make sure.
imagination, or not TaleSpire, Telegram is what I meant to say.
Oh,
That's the living ship picture.
I can add it.
Fun.
Give me a minute.
There's gonna be more if Danny hits his rolls, which he did hit the next one. So behind the living ship,
Cool.
you see another ship. This is the one that had the big arcing wings that are reaching really elegantly high into the sky. This is a wasp ship with like a pointed nose and sails that look kind of like wings. You know, this ship, as you look towards the keel, has legs. And you know that this ship can't go on water at all. It lands on land. But these are lightweight vessels that are known for their speed and their small crew requirements. They're cheap, they're fast, and you can run them on a skeleton crew, and that's why they're appealing. Not uncommon, not like super rare, but uncommon as a ship. And you know that like most of what comes in out of this port are the galleys. So these are more
These are
rare.
fun to see. Yeah.
Yeah, these are like this is a strange day at the dock. Some fun sights, which I assume that's probably on your day to day. Like, let me go look at the boats that are in
Yeah.
today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the last one, the metal domed kind of. This one's the hardest. It's the most rare. Oh, let me send a picture of the wasp ship. I mean, even the galleys honestly look sick though.
13 on the metal dome.
13. This one, you've never seen a ship like this.
Those are cool.
I'm so hyped for the Spelljammer's vibe, guys.
That second one is the
And
wasp.
like I said, I found every single one of these on TaleBazaar. So like, there's a TaleSpire map for all of these someone made.
That's
Cool.
dope.
Shout out to the TaleSpire fan people. Baba, you gotta be less. All right, so yeah, the last one, it's you can't put your finger on it. It's there's no visible sails jutting out from it. It's a series of like domed metal, tightly secured together with what look like, I don't know what they're called. Bulkhead doors, kind of. The doors like fully sealed. They've got like the screw door thingy. I have no idea what that's called.
Like a vault door, damn near.
Yeah, that's the circle doorknob that spins. This is the space galleon too. They're all just great. It's basic, but it's good basic.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're kind of like taking in all the different ships, you two start to hear the rumble.
Oh.
You're not sure what's happening. Everyone kind of starts looking around. It starts on the other side of town, far away in the distance. And then more. And volleys of 3 continuously, getting louder. And people start moving down the docks towards the ships, and it's a frenzy. And more people start filtering out of the town from the market towards, and you see a Hadoozy come out and stand on the edge of the dock in confusion, and 2 GIF, and then over the tops of many of the other heads, a calm presence meandering through the crowd. And you all end up here, the explosions getting louder, the ground beneath your feet starts to crack. Don't picture dirt as much as like brittle lava stone is what these kind of rocks are. So as the explosions start hitting more, like fractures are building, and it's only a matter of time until this whole rock breaks apart.
No time to fix that. I grab
And
my
as
tools.
you guys are part of this like commingled crowd in the chaos, you start hearing voices. Let us on the ships. We gotta get out of here. What's going on? Lots of just chaos, panicky voices, and then the crowd starts to push, and the light guard that's on the docks is just this is not what it was meant for. And they start to push through, and even some of the guards start to panic because the explosions, the green fireballs, you see shards of wood behind you blowing up, the tops of those market stalls just blowing in the heat coming off of the fireballs. And it starts to panic. A voice cuts over the top. Everyone, calm down. I am a member of the... Oh, shit, I forgot the name of the... I made a group. I don't remember them. The Snidley Company. And as the owners of Vespos, I can assure you that everything is under control. And everything will be fine. And the crowd starts to murmur and question, and you guys have found yourselves in the immediate vicinity of each other as everyone starts to commingle about the situation and what to do.
Is like the panic crowd all going like? Are
They're all
rushing
facing
the
towards
ship?
the docks, but
okay.
this guy has, at least for the moment, calmed the stampede kind of vibe. He's at least made the vibe turn to more like, oh, he said it's going to be fine, and some people are like, the Snidley Corporation is trustworthy and we love them.
Yeah.
Are we looking at the back of the ships?
You guys are at the edge of the market, so the start of the dock. So there's a long dock, and then the ships are large, so there's like individual whatever they call the parking spots for ships. Ship parking spots.
Can I
That's the
make
space name for it.
some sort of check to determine if there's a secondary entrance that we could sneak onto while the crowd's worried about this? We can kind of use that to...
Sure, yeah. Perception check for me.
18.
So there's not like a second dock or gangway or anything, but you do see perched on the far end of the market stall an astral rowboat. A space
Gentlemen.
rowboat, basically a dinghy.
I think I have found our way out, and I'll start heading towards the rowboat. I'll whistle at
all right,
Diggy.
But before we go, look at that thing, and I'm gonna just poke Malvin.
Oh god, Steve Dobo is it?
We do not have time.
Hey,
That's
stop pushing my
crazy.
ooze.
Don't
Hey, I'm
poke the
goofing
jiggly man.
here.
The giggly guy.
All right, well,
Leave it alone.
I grab my
Are
bag
we
of
leaving the
tools.
sphere?
We are getting the hell out of here.
I'm getting the fuck out.
All right.
I brought rations.
Oh, you did bring rations.
Oh,
Won't
rations.
matter if you're dead. Let's go. I'll just sprint.
Yeah,
So you
I'll
guys,
follow
so you
Fade's
guys
lead.
get your way through the crowd and
Mhm.
jump on the
Excuse me.
dinghy, and as you guys are untying the last few knots, people look over and see and wait for us. It's not a big dinghy. There's not a ton of
Bye.
space.
Sorry,
I'm
not
gonna-
enough room.
I'm gonna draw my bow and shoot at their feet.
So
Whoa.
as you do a warning shot, and you guys push off the dock, you guys are now in this space. You're digging it up. You're away. You're floating. You have a fly speed, and now you see you guys leaving, and the explosion still coming, and the crowd is frothing even more.
how does this thing work? Does it have oars?
Someone's in charge.
My grandfather
Of
had a
the
boat
dinghy?
very similar
Yeah,
to this.
someone has to drive it, but it's like a one-person driver. It's not like a.
Okay, one of us has to. Drive
It's not like you guys are getting a one-person like left guy's rowing too hard and you're just doing circles.
Sit down. I'm here. I've got it. I'll take care. All right. I'm driving. Where are we going?
The crowd start going in, and one of the as the explosion is coming, one hits the dock and cuts off the connection to where the market was, and now there's hundreds of people cut off, wood everywhere, splinters just. The three cannon galleons in the sky just hammering at full tilt. Where are you going?
Faster, has a D.
Yeah, paddle.
Faster.
Is there
Have
another?
a little guy.
Is there a larger ship close? Like
so those 4 ships are the largest ships.
They're the galleons, you said?
The galleon, the Wasp one, the living ship, and then the domed metal one that you weren't able to get a bunch of information on.
Well, do we want to go fast? Do we want to go moderately speedy?
You just get us out of here.
I'm not
I like
driving.
one with
Fast.
space for leisurely activities.
Well, considering our group size, I think we could take a wasp one and be good if we want to go get one.
whatever is going to be agile.
Melvin
and
knows his
fly
ships.
fast.
I will trust him. We'll head to the Wasp. How? Yeah.
Can we attach this dinghy to any of them?
Perhaps.
Then I'm
Fuck
good
the
with any
dinghy.
of
We
them.
can get dinghies anywhere. I got a dinghy for you. Let's go.
Okay.
You're driving.
You're driving.
I'm moving.
All right,
I'm
so
already
you're
going.
The
going
Yeah.
only
The
one that can
Wasp?
go.
Yeah, we're gonna go towards the wasp.
All right, so you start rowing and getting some distance. It's not fast. It's a dinghy, but explosions, more of the docks getting blown up. There's not a direct spot on the Wasp that you can land, but you see an opening
Get me close, and I'll pull
right
my
on the
grappling hook.
dock next to it.
I'll listen to Aster here.
All right.
Pull my grappling hook and fashion 30 feet of rope to it real quick. It's called a sailor's knot. All right. Just
How do I pull people to a board?
It's in there.
I don't think that's
it's in
possible.
there.
If you go to the board, open up the board, and then in the players, you can invite, summon players to board.
Yep.
Should be a button.
I see it.
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing?
Holy jumping Jesus.
Aren't these the best? I was looking around and then I saw these and I was like, oh my god.
These are awesome.
People on TaleSpire are crazy.
Oh, all right. It's taking.
Oh.
My computer's checking. I'm like, it's blank.
Kind of partial to the living ship.
Yeah. Holy
They're
shit.
so cool. All of them are so cool is the thing.
Let's
Feel
take
free
a
to
second.
change your option now if you guys want. Like, there's no hard choices.
Are we expecting resistance? Most likely.
I only like the wasp because
On the
Oh,
ship.
these are cool.
small group of people. But the living tree is also pretty good, and it recycles its own air.
Air is
I like
important.
pretty good.
I say living ship would be good.
Okay.
Pivot.
Yeah, some of us aren't so small. I'm like sitting in a dinghy, like
Just fucking on.
Knuckles dragging the water.
just knees to my chin.
All right, so you guys make a little pivot here. I don't know if I have. Where can I see your characters? Oh god, I'm such a bad
on
TaleSpire
the
DM.
top right, there should be like
Unique
and-
characters?
Yeah.
You need to
Oh,
make them
there's-
unique first.
Oh yeah. That's
At the
right.
bottom, if you go to here, there's a Hero Forge tab with looks like a sword. Then
Yeah, I'm there for. Oh, I can refresh it. It's for me though.
for
Library?
GMs, there's a tab called Hero Forge, I think.
Yeah, but I can only see my Hero Forge people.
I think we have to link our. Do you see me? Do you see?
Oh, go to. I can't see the other stuff, but if you go to like creatures, there's a Hero Forge tab in there.
Hero Forge, there they are. All right. Wait, how do I don't know how to do any of it.
If you open your library and you're in the Hero Forge tab, on the left,
I mean,
do
I
you
see them.
do you see a
but
little
when
chain? Oh, the campaign.
Drag them.
There we go. This is where you guys get close enough. Am I grabbing the right people? Oh god, you guys look so fucking similar. It's gonna be a
Esther,
pain.
Fate. Yeah, it is.
I have the badger on my base.
How do I make him unique? Anyways, oops. Not by making more.
Right click, make unique.
Make unique. Okay, I have to do the character. We're doing it. Stand by. Pirate. All right. So this is as close as you guys could get. There are some potential approaches on running down the sails. Actually, this ship's pretty big.
Where
You
we
guys
at?
could
I
probably
can't
get.
see.
Oh, I probably have to assign them. Don't I? That one I want to delete.
Oh, this one I'm dragging. All right.
Yeah, because. Or let's do the So you got the grapple out, right?
Yeah.
To hook on. So with that, I think you're totally able to hook on. I didn't grab the wrong one, did I? Okay. Assign to player? Is that a GM tool? Player permission. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Who's got the gun? Squeak's got the gun?
Yeah.
And that's Wade?
That's Wade.
Okay. Can you see your guy now on the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, player permission. That one is that one. Player permission. That one. Player permission. That one. Player permission. There we go. Everybody see and can control your guy. Can we do a test for me?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we're panicking. We're running around. They're fucking shooting.
Everything's blowing up.
Ah!
All right. So as you guys kind of get off your dinghy, jump onto the ship, you see there is a crew here.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello, crew. I'm Malvin.
What the hell are you doing on my ship?
We are taking it for escape. Let's go.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm not going anywhere with you stowaways.
Not stowaways. I'm a shipwright, and I can help.
Make a
I can
persuasion check.
fish.
Okay. Persuasion. 17.
17. A shipwright.
See here?
We don't have the food.
I eat
Oh,
metal.
no, not a problem.
I brought rations.
I
They
can
all kind of
fish.
look at each
I
other.
can feed about 10 people a day. Without really much issue at all.
Can everyone roll persuasion? Don't roll yours again. Malvin, we'll do a group persuasion check.
Okay.
So you had a 17?
Yeah.
We'll call it DC 15.
I rolled
Surprised
a
it's
2
not
for
initiative.
a 1. It's not a natural 1, but it's a 1. It's a dirty
24.
1.
All right. So we got 17, 24. Was it 2?
2 for 1.
A 1, a 5, and a 13. This is going to be close. Back. Undo. Fuck me. Do 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 do
Oops.
do
Stop it.
do 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 do.
Why am I changing?
Do, 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 do. 12 is the average. Whew. So you see, for just a minute, they're like, "Oh, shipwright and claims to be fishing." That doesn't sound the worst. And then, with the explosions and the pressure of what's going on, you see this thing come over their face, the fear's driving them, and they don't trust you guys, and they don't want you here. And please, let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Can I get an extra badger?
I don't know, man. I don't know how to run this thing.
Bear back, I'm gonna go pee.
A badger.
Oof. I rolled an 8
Let's
for
see
initiative.
here.
Oh, I was almost in that.
I have a 21 initiative.
What's close to a badger? A raccoon.
That's perfect. Should be medium size.
You're medium sized.
This is true.
What's
No
your
one's
name?
rolled a nat 20 yet, have they?
Mm-mm.
Fade
We've had a
dogs.
1. We haven't had a 20 yet.
GM tool size? Is that a thing? Size. That's too big.
Oh my god.
That's too big.
Not cute, but
Isn't it too big?
Yeah,
What's medium? 1 by 1?
it should be. Yeah.
Yeah, about our size.
I don't know what I'm doing. Turn-based mode? Play turn order? How do I do that? Oh
I
god.
think you click on people and
Alright. Oh shit. Not what I meant. Alright. Fuck me. Who's got 20 year up? Anyone?
Mm-mm.
Alright. 15 to 20.
Diggy has a 15.
Oh shit, I need to add them in here, don't I? I should have made this before.
We can go ahead and take our break while we're getting this set up.
that's not for you to decide. You're not the DM.
What time is it?
It's about 7:20.
7:20.
It's only gonna take me a second here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I just gotta plop some dudes in.
Let's plop some dudes
be
in.
right back.
Let's plopping dudes.
I'm plopping them.
The old plunge and plop.
Yo, plunge and plop.
All right, so. Oh god. So the thing about TaleSpire is I don't know how to use it. How do I
Not
give a mini?
Super intuitive.
How do I give a mini initiative?
Oh, so
In the
are
order?
you in the
Yeah.
initiative counter on the top?
Yeah.
So you kind of just double click them, you like include them, and then you can drag them around in that list.
I don't know what you mean.
Let me
The
try.
mini I double click.
Who is first in the initiative?
The only thing is up there is a raccoon. So this guy in the wool coat is gonna be first. This guy.
Okay. Okay.
And then it's
Who's
the
next?
raccoon.
Okay.
And then it's 10 to 15, which is who's got what? For anyone 10 to 15 on ours?
I'm a 13.
Oh, Aster is a 21, but he wasn't here to say.
All right. So Aster's first. And then it will be the guy with the shield.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
Bad guy with the shield.
I'm just
and
assuming
then-
they're bad guys, you know.
Yeah.
can't be
And
bad
then
guys.
who had the 13?
I had the
Fade.
13th.
Badger.
Fade.
All right, then Fade, and then the guy with the staff. Unless Kirby might be in there somewhere.
The wizardy guy with the green.
Yeah, wizard guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Kirby got a 21.
I got him.
Alright.
He's first.
Okay.
I got Esther.
And then less than 10.
I had an 8.
So did I.
All right, so then those two, and then the last NPC.
Roll off. Yeah, I had a 4, so I don't know where
Roll off.
4 low.
Oh, you're behind the last NPC then.
Okay.
What's
Get a
your
8.
dex?
18.
18. Then you go. You go first. Before me. I mean.
So Wade, Malvin, the last NPC, and then
And then
me,
you.
right?
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the order. Does that seem right?
Yeah.
I think that's right. All right. Kirby is gone, so maybe we take a break. Now that we're situated with the order.
You're not
Alright,
the
that's-
DM. You're not gonna make that call.
No, he gave me permission.
We
I am a GM. Fuck
can.
you.
We can.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh, okay. This is a
We
very
can't.
intense map.
We're
I'm
doing
sorry.
it live.
I'm sorry for my computer checking on the stream, but we're in order. We're good. Kirby is up first. I may need to upgrade my computer.
I gotta put my Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
I hate.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate-
there's no music, Clay. You get to pick the music.
Oh, man, you're asking a lot right now.
It's in the atmosphere.
This is the best part.
And you apply to board after you choose.
Who knows what it sounds like?
It'll do a demo.
Doing it live,
We're doing
Just-
it live.
just
I
like
picked
my
one.
accents that changed like 5 times.
Multiple
Wonderful.
All right.
personalities.
It's so hard to be Irish without saying top of the
So-
morning. Like you can't translate
12
that.
in the
And I've been-
morning.
I tried in my head. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
So you guys brought your dinghy up. You jumped onto the bow of this ship. Almost convinced the crew, but through the chaos and the explosions, they don't want new people in this chaos on their ship. And they're ready for a fight. So up first is Aster. So you see the blue coat gentleman is toned and he's like a warrior kind of vibe. The shield guy is absolutely shredded and ripped. Looks like a very competent warrior. The guy with the staff is a younger human, not as spooky. And then the bow guy also seems pretty sturdy figures. You got some. These aren't green sailors. They've seen seen what the Astral Sea has.
Astral Sea, that's so cool.
You lot are getting in the way of my fishing, and I don't like it. I'm gonna go into a rage.
Sure.
He's really passionate about fishing.
I roll a D8
Oh.
on this table.
Don't fuck with a man's piece. In this case, an angry bull.
Okay. As I like, and I'm always squeezing that little quipper I caught earlier, and its fish eyes kind of bug out. Then I'm gonna launch it at one reckless attack. The guy with the staff or the captain. I'm launching the fish at.
All right, so this guy probably looks captainy. This is the younger.
He's catching the fish. Thing.
All right, he's got the fish coming at him. All right, go for it.
Uh, 26.
26. That'll hit.
Sorry, that's not it. 1d4 plus 6. 7 fish damage. I was like, and then I'm gonna rush in,
Mm-hmm.
and with my second attack, use my great axe to sludge this little competent fighter in front of me.
All right.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice.
Just barely.
9 force damage.
Force, interesting. All right. So you see, after you kind of, he's wiping the fish off of his face, what's left of it. You come in, and as he looks up, you just get him with the axe. This gentleman, do I have to apply a turn order? Oh yeah, I do. There we go.
Yeah, it's done.
Next up is this warrior. He's gonna see you having come in there, hit his captain. He's not gonna have any of it, so he is going to swing with he's got a great sword. It's not in there because I grabbed people really fast. But what am I in? Oh, I'm in Chrome. That's why it sucks to roll. Wait for it. Ooh, dirty 20 to hit.
He has advantage too. I went reckless.
Roll for the crit. Oop, I don't know why I rolled advantage. Ignore that. This is a real roll. Oh my god. Edge, where are you? Oh my god, it did almost roll a crit on the advantage roll. That's hilarious. But 20 to hit.
Yep.
About 20.
You please take... What's that? 10 slashing damage? I assume it's halved because you're raging.
Halved because rage, yep.
And then he's got double attack. Just going again at you. Is it all attacks with advantage? Or is it just the first attack? Alright, so 19 or a 19. The hit?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jesus Christ. Chrome, why you so... Damn, he's rolling high on these damage dice. 11 slashing.
Okay. Halved.
Alright. Next up, the raccoon. Or the badger.
Yeah, I'll just whistle and I'll nod towards the guy in the furs. And he's gonna walk up.
I love the big badger. It's
The
got such a
elephant's
fat
raccoon.
body, dude.
He's gonna gnaw on his ankle.
Please do.
14 to hit.
14 will miss.
And then he's gonna swipe at him with a claw. Less 12.
Both miss.
And that will be it for old boy.
All right. Next up, we have the big one, the captain. Well, he just got fish slapped. I think that's all you need to know.
This the disrespect.
I like his shield.
I think that's all you need to know who he's going for.
That shield is cool as hell.
Oh shit, advantage. First one's in that one. I'm gonna remember to hit the advantage button next attack. And then a 4 for, yeah, not enough. Alright, cool. Next up,
Vade Bogs.
Fade Bogs.
I am going to spells. I will bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on the guy with the furs.
Okay.
Deal an extra d6 to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. Okay, so cast that at first level. And then I'm going to shoot my bow twice.
Please do.
First attack, 20.
20 hits.
And that will be for 10 points of piercing damage.
Woo!
Second attack is going to be a 16.
16 misses.
That'll be it for me.
All right. Next up, we got our little dude. Oh, man. he is going to turn. Let me look at something here. He's gonna try to go about here. Is it 45?
Mm-hmm.
Usually?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For cone,
so.
yeah.
Oh shit! I don't have the tiles on, but 15 feet, 3 tiles. He's gonna cast Burning Hands,
Think I can change that?
level 1, which is a Dex saving throw, please, from the Raccoon and our Barbarian. DC 12.
9.
9.
So
And I'm
Dex
gonna
saving
just roll in
throw.
here. Dex save, DC 12.
Failed.
10 fire damage. And then that's his turn. I don't
All
think
right.
he's doing anything else.
Good news. Fuck the metric system. We're in feet now.
Let's go. Feet. No? Anyone?
Real quick, what
Yeah,
am
I'm
I?
a feet guy. Wait, what?
What? Quentin Tarantino?
Uh-oh.
What am I rolling for damage? 1d8 or 2? What did we decide?
2d8.
What do you mean
Just,
we?
just not the explosion part. That's how we did it when Barry. So that
Yeah.
explosion deck save thing just isn't there, but then everything else
Yep.
is the same.
I'm gonna. Really, this is only 4 feet.
That might not be right.
I don't think that's right. I don't
These
think that's
feet
right.
are crazy.
These are some tiny feet. I'm going to target this guy here, right?
Sure.
Right there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna spend a grit point for a piercing shot to try to make it through to the guy behind him. So
So you're aiming for the staff guy and you're trying to hit the other one, or you're aiming for the shield guy.
shield
Sorry.
guy trying to hit the
Got
staff.
Got it?
Uh,
I'm with it.
does a 17 hit that
17 does hit that guy.
guy? Okay.
Yeah, walk me through what happens with
For-
piercing shot.
12 damage on him, and then I have to roll with disadvantage for the guy behind him. The disadvantage, the second guy, the misfire thing doesn't
Got it.
count. Disadvantage is an 18 to hit
18 hits him.
for 19 damage. Jesus
He-
Christ.
Oh.
Just drops. It goes through this first guy in like a piercing shoulder shot, and then just straight into the second guy's chest, and he just hits the ground.
Hit the
Okay.
ground running, or
Hits the ground deading.
Second attack, I'm just gonna do a regular shot at the shield boy
regular shot.
for another 17.
17 just hits.
Oof, for 7 damage.
Nope, not that. Not that either.
And that's my turn.
Nice turn. Hey, nice turn there, Malvin.
I'm
You just
gonna-
saw the skinny human die.
Oh, boy.
Second hand die.
Quite violent.
Oh boy, there.
I think
Oh,
I fixed
boy.
the feet and the tile thing, by the way. So now we're really in defeat, all of us.
It looks about. Yeah, it looks right.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
I say out loud. And these little orbs of my ooze kind of just like plop out of me,
Drift off of you. Oh,
Drift
that's
off of me.
sick.
and it kind of surrounds like a mist. So in Spirit Shroud, this is a
You're
bonus
in
action to
me.
cast. Yeah, exactly. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage. When you hit a creature within 10 feet of you, this damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. Primarily, it's going to be cold.
Okay.
Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
You just
In
hear,
addition,
whoa, that's
creature
weird.
that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah.
So all enemies are reduced by 10 feet.
God damn.
And then
Is-
I am
It's a
going-
great spell. I loved that on Quoben. I didn't get to use it much, but it's so good.
And then I will also cast
And-
Eldritch Blast. And
So I
I'm,
start
Oh, I love
blasting
it.
him.
I'm gonna hit this ranger guy.
Yeah.
So the first one is 19 to hit,
19 hits.
and he is gonna get 3 points of force damage. But I have Lance of Lethargy, so his speed gets reduced by another 10 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot the
God.
next one
That sucked.
at him again.
Yeah, sure you will. So that first one was 3. That hits.
Mm-hmm. And then this is 10 points of force damage.
All right.
Sorry, it's come to this.
Oh. Is that your turn?
Let me see if I have any reaction. I believe it is, but yeah, it is.
All
Did you
right.
say- does that aura move with you, or is it focused on a certain
It
spot?
is around me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within 10 feet.
He, not a fan, will take his now 10 feet of movement to fucking crawl
Hey.
away. Oh, God. Get up there. And then he'll turn. And I'm sorry it's come to this too. And he's gonna shoot at you, Malvin.
Okay.
For a 17 hit?
Oh shoot, I forgot to do the 2d8s, but that's okay. Sorry, how much?
17 to hit. He pulls out a musket and he starts
Seven-
shooting
Yeah, 17 hits.
for 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shoot again. Second attack. Ooh, so close. But not. 18 hit.
Mhm.
Yes. And then another 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Do black people
Ow.
have like resistance to piercing or anything? I just feel like they would, and that's just a
I
feeling I
don't.
have. Yeah, that makes sense.
Spirit Shroud is concentration, so let me roll a couple concentration.
Oh yeah,
It's concentration saves, right? Or
yeah.
just the natural
So
one?
they would
Just
be
the-
10 because I didn't do that much.
Okay.
Both of them are 10.
It goes down.
I
Easy
know what it
come,
feels
easy
like,
go.
Kirby. I know what it feels like to root against them.
I forgot to do the 2d8.
I died.
I have to remember that.
Coco, the beans.
So, I don't know if there's. I think I'm going to attack the furry guy here. Because if
Gotta
I
do
move,
it.
if I move past him to get to the captain, I'm going to take an opportunity attack from him. So I'm going to put myself in a
time.
position where I'm flanking with Aster against the
Mm-hmm.
man with the furs.
Absolutely, you are.
Boots with the
Got my
fur.
shield with my back, two-handed glaive, making an
Shield on
attack.
my back. Do it.
I'm gonna roll in TaleSpire because we don't do that
Why
enough.
not?
Advantage.
Right. So first one's a
14
21 to hit.
Or
Let's see, 14 or
21 or 19.
19.
21 definitely hits.
Okay. Damage on that is 1d10 plus 4. I'm gonna drop this
Let's
one in the middle of the
See
boat.
it? Would love to see it.
5 damage.
5.
All
Got
right.
it.
So that's that. And
2 attacks, I think.
do
Power
I
of
thought I
two
saw something about that. I couldn't find it though. I do think I have an extra attack. Let me check.
Should be
Where
in.
was it? I do.
um,
Yes. I can
Send
attack
it.
twice instead of once, so I'm gonna do that again.
Do we all have double attack?
Everybody's level 5, man. That's the time you get it.
We're all marshals too, basically.
Yeah. Jesus.
Another 21 that I'll hit. I'm guessing.
Roll for the crit.
So
Roll for the
yep.
crit.
Thank
it
you.
does hit. Or does it crit? Wait for it.
No.
It hits.
Wow, that's 321s though. Yeah, so the
What
damage on it, it's a 9, so
9.
5 and 9, 14 total.
Got it.
Let me see what kind of bonus actions I have. You know what? Smite's a thing, but it's curious. I feel like it's a bonus action. I have to call it before I would hit, right?
No, not with smite.
No?
You can do it after.
Not with smite. It's the only one.
Okay, because it does say the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
Yep.
That's what got me. Okay. If I can bonus action, I'm going to bonus action, and I'm going to smite one of the attacks, I guess. So it hit. The attack deals an extra 1d6, and at the start of each turn, the furry sailor guy is going to have to make a save. Wait, no. Yeah, so he takes an initial 1d6, and then he can start making saves. And if he fails, the flame keeps going.
Got it.
So the first one...
You have to remind me.
Yep, I will. First one is 2, so 5 and 9, 16 total damage. 2 was fire.
Yep.
And
All right.
that is my turn.
Good stuff. Next up, Esther. Is that how you say it?
Esther.
That sounded like a Pokemon. Like a Pidgey.
I see the guy running, and I'm going kind of going feral. Just big bull energy, just the snorting out of the nose, and I'm going to run at the guy that's running up the stairs.
Excuse
Terrible. Terrible news.
Does
He looks
take,
not pumped about it.
Does he take 2 opportunity attacks? Or
Yeah, I am gonna swing here. Sorry. I'm trying to multitask. First one from the captain.
hey, somebody else rolling in TaleSpire. I'd love to see it.
Where that is what? 15 to hit? Hits.
I gotta see what my reaction is. I got some good ones.
Oh, full damage. 12 damage. 12 slashing.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's a big
And
one.
then
That first attack, I'm gonna use a reaction to use interception. When a creature I can see hits a target other than me within 5 feet with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage.
I
by
think you're going to
1d.
have to wait till this next one because he's on the other side of. That was the farther one, so now the guy.
Oh,
right
there was
next
the
to you-
captain. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
now this
Okay.
guy's swinging, and it is a probably not going to hit 10 to hit. I doubt.
Okay, then
So he still made the attack, but no damage done.
yeah, that would negate my reaction then.
Yep. So you still got it.
All right, I'm gonna throw my great axe.
Naturally.
I can use great Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is really good.
For
Hellish Rebuke is-
14.
14 hits him.
In response to being damaged. Okay.
Damn, 1 again for
Yeah, he
7.
does see it.
Force.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. Hold on, I need to read this really quick.
Quicker than that. Come on, dead air. Just kidding. Sorry.
Dead
It's
air.
you. No.
I need a beer. I'll be
And
back.
then I'm gonna run up, and when I reach, I'm going to use my hammering horn as my bonus action. So she makes a DC strength save. 15. DC 15.
All right. Uh, 12.
Okay, that's a fail. She gets pushed 10 feet up or through the stairs. Your call.
Oh, through is fun, isn't it? It's your guys' ship you're breaking.
I was gonna say Melvin can repair it. We're good.
Just plowed through.
And I'm gonna grab my Great axe again and just launch it 10 feet.
What?
Yeah, do that.
Dude, this crew is wacky.
You guys are insane.
19.
Yeah, that
to hit.
hits.
Holy baloney.
Yes, there it is for 17 force.
17? Are you sure? You want to
Positive.
change it? All right, he's not dead.
And then
but
at
he's
the end,
not
and at the end
happy.
of my turn, I like, and then the axe just reappears in my hand.
God damn. That's fun. By the way, I didn't look at your Jason's character sheet. I too don't know what you can do.
Wild magic barbarian.
All right, next up is Old Woolcoat, we call him.
So
Fursme Baggins.
I want to make sure. I just want to tell you when he makes. I think he makes his turn at the end, or his save at the end of his turn. So
All right. Let me attack you then, and then we'll get to it.
you can try.
6 to hit. I'm sad.
No, sorry.
15?
No, 15 misses too.
All right. This guy is going to Misty Step.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just going to pop up on the rail here. Raccoon's up.
Abandoned ship. He's gonna have to make a save.
Oh, yes. What is it?
It is.
Con,
Where did it go?
Dex, Wiz, Charisma, Int, Strength. Oh, wow. Oh,
One of
surpassing her.
those. Searing Spire. Constitution saving throw. Save
All right. It
14.
is a natty 18 for 19.
All right. He saves. No damage.
Coolio. Giblets the raccoon is up.
Let's see.
If that is his real name.
He's an imposter. I'll whistle and have him go towards the captain.
All right.
So let's see. We're gonna bite.
Yes.
All
the biting.
for 11, that'll miss. Oh wait, no, 14. I'm
14
sure
misses.
that'll miss. And then the claws. For 18.
18 hits. Raccoon damage.
And then it'll be 9 points
That's big claw
of
damage.
slashing damage.
Nice. That
That'll be
is
it
that.
for the fuzzy boy.
Fuzzlesons is done. Captain's up. He's gonna pivot to a flanking position on Mr. Wade Boggs.
Oh no! I mean, crikey!
There it is. Oh, do I do that though? I did just get advantage. I am gonna do it. Swing it.
Do what you gotta do.
A natural 1 and natural 19. So close to the 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, I think.
I think it will too.
That was not Australian at all.
Bad damage though. Bad damage. 7 slashing. Second attack.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Natural 20.
Oh boy.
I will.
I'm gonna use my reaction on the second one.
He says after I said it.
I
killed him
was
slower.
Yeah, I mean, I missed the first one. You rolled the damage. I didn't want to. I'll do it on the. Yeah, no, I'll do it on the first one.
Okay. So half 7, 3 damage.
No, I think I rolled for it actually.
Oh, okay. You're
I
in charge.
roll 1d10 plus 3 is how much I negate it by.
Okay.
So you negate.
5. So you take heal
5.
5 basically, or you only want to take 2.
Yeah.
Whatever way you want to do that math.
That's all you got?
And then Danny, are you canceling a crit? Can you do that?
I can. I have my guardian emblem.
All
It says
right.
that the emblem has 3 charges. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit when you're wearing the armor or wielding the shield
What a pal.
that bears
Damn.
the emblem, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge.
All right. So
Take a
no
critical
crit. So
hit for normal.
instead of taking 13 damage, you take 9.
Probably has like 1,000 charges, right, Danny?
Has 3 charges. I read it.
He said it.
I
He said
It-
3.
can't
He
listen.
said
It's-
3.
It's in there.
It's fucking in there, dude.
Is that going to be the
Fade
tagline
dogs,
for this
fade-
campaign? It's in there.
I think so.
In there.
Hey, where is that? It's in there. Fade the Boggins. Home of Fade.
The
gonna
fade,
take
the
2
hairstyle.
shots at the fuzzy guy in the
2
fur.
shots. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba.
Aw.
All right, do it. Do it, pussy.
24 to hit.
Yeah. It's true, it hits.
We're going to be hitting a lot of your guys, Clay. Just
It's gonna be 10 points of damage. Second attack is gonna be 19 to hit.
That hits as well. You know, oddly enough, I didn't design the first encounter to kill you guys. So.
That will be
yeah.
That would've been-
14 points of piercing damage.
All right, he goes down and
Damn it.
topples off the edge of the ship. You wanted
Watch
to Baldur's
yourself,
Gate him,
Wade.
didn't you? You son of a bitch! You were trying to pull my move against me.
Yep.
I was
I
gonna do it
really
if
wanted
you didn't.
to.
So, but we're in space, right?
Yeah. So within
Yeah,
This
where
is
does
a
he
fun rules
does
reference.
he fall down
so
or does he
within
just...
the influence sphere of the ship, and now there's a gravity plane, and on the living ship, it's about halfway down at those second windows is where your gravity plane is. So everything within the influence of the ship will fall towards the gravity plane, if that was the biggest object in nearby space. But since Vespos is the biggest object, the gravity is now switched to Vespos's gravity. So you're always
Oh.
falling towards Vespos's gravity plane. So if 2 ships going next to each other and have their spheres overlapping, when in the overlapping region, the larger ship's gravity plane takes precedence. So if they're coming in upside down,
That's
you
cool.
could jump and then like fall up into the other one.
Holy shit, I'm
I
excited
love
to
that.
abuse that. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a weird game, guys.
So is he just like, which way is Vespo's gravity? Is it towards all the
It's
tents and
down,
shit?
radially inward.
You down, yeah.
Oh, it's down. Okay. I just
Okay.
didn't know if he like is stuck to the side of the ship.
So we're
That's
doing
what I was
down
thinking
is-
too, and then he mentioned the sphere, so yeah. That's
We're doing
awesome.
down is down coordinates, which sounds
Okay.
like a joke, but in the world of modeling and simulation, that is a real way to set up down is down,
Yep.
which is so
Makes
dumb.
sense.
Down is down.
Anything else? Yeah, it was one shot, right? No, it was both shots.
Yeah, it was
Both
both
shots.
shots. I
Yeah.
gave him both tips.
Bonus? Anything? You done?
Can I move my hex mark as a bonus action?
I think so.
I'll move
What
it to
does
the
it say?
captain.
All right. Wade, the guy behind you just got plowed off the rail.
I was gonna turn around and shoot him, but I think I'm just gonna blast this guy in the face a couple times.
All right.
We've all been there.
Melee range shots.
Seen that video.
Yeah.
All
Disadvantage.
right. Start blast casting them.
I rolled 2 4s for a 13.
13 does not hit.
Disadvantage again. Does a 14 hit?
No.
That's my turn.
That's like some XCOM shit. 99% chance to hit.
Action surge. Perhaps you'd like to be our captain.
I assume you're better.
You
Yeah, I
bitch,
could.
We
but-
have a captain.
Yeah.
Would you like to join or get off the ship, sir? This is my turn, by the way.
You're gonna persuade.
Yeah.
Make the check. Yeah. I straight roll.
Okay.
We'll call it yeah. Not I was gonna say like DC 16, but
Okay.
9 is not. He's not interested in your parlay. Do you have any bonus actions or movements?
I will. Okay. I will. Bonus,
Okay.
I will bonus action quicken spell my frostbite,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and he is gonna have to make a
I don't even know what class you are. I love it.
con save for captain.
First class.
Con save. Got it.
Pirate class.
It's kind of giving Barry vibes in like a different version. Oh, that was a deck save. Con save, sorry.
All good.
Pirate first class.
Oh, 20? Dirty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's safe. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You see that door marked pirate?
Do you think a pirate lives there?
Yeah, you see the fucking postage around here? It just says pirate on all the pieces. It's engraved into the railing. Pirate? But that gave me like Barry flashbacks. Hey, you want to leave? No? Okay. Because we're going to kill you. All right, so now it's this guy's turn. He's going to 15 feet and then 30 feet. He doesn't love the situation. The other stairs are broken. That's about there. I think he is seeing the writing on the wall.
It says pirate.
It does say pirate. But he's going to reach down to his belt and pull off a little grenade here.
Oh no!
Not grenades.
He sees the writing on the wall for his captain, I should say. And right in here, 20-foot radius, it
God damn! He's gonna blow up the whole ship.
says? He's
It's
gonna
okay.
throw... He's gonna throw a force grenade.
Anyone who's got a cool reaction, now's the time.
Everybody, please make a dex save 15.
Oh no! Am I gonna die?
That'd be sick.
7.
16.
I have a reaction I'm gonna use if I take damage, which I bet I will. Oh yeah.
16.
Diggy got a natural
You said
20,
It's Dex.
Dex
and I got a
15.
natural 1.
Oh, that was a big damage roll.
I
fuck,
also
Diggy.
got a natural 1. Fuck.
If you failed, please take 19 force damage.
Yep.
Twins
Okay.
puzzle.
I'll take the damage because I failed, but
Is it
I'm
half on
going to
success?
do
Yes.
Hadose
Half on
dodge. To when I take damage, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 3. So
Ooh,
Captain.
fancy.
I'm gonna
Captain's-
dodge.
The captain's not doing well.
Well, his fucking first mate or whatever just hit him with a grenade. You said the total damage was what? 9? 19?
19 if you failed, half if you've saved.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 19 minus 6 for 13. We're good at
Yeah,
math in this
and
campaign.
the top of this ship, force damage on wood, it's not great. There's a lot of broken railings and cracked planks here.
I mean, we're stealing this ship. It makes sense that we bang it up a bit.
If
We're
you
not
look
banging.
If you look at the situation, you are stealing the ship.
Allegedly. I should have said.
Allegedly.
Cocoa beans.
Yes. Weird that I can't. There we go. I was trying to mark that I've used. I got 3 dodges per long rest. It's my move. The captain looks surrounded.
My move.
I've got 30
He also looks
feet.
fucked after that explosion.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's crossed from bloodied to fucked.
And how does the guy that threw the grenade? I mean, they both. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. All right.
He's
I'm going
he's
to-
hurt.
I'm gonna use both attacks that I have. First one's gonna be at the captain. Another glaive
Okay.
attack. Wow.
Yeah. How would you like to kill him?
Another
Right on
21.
the badger. I'm gonna swing down like through his collarbone on the side of his neck and just like almost in half, like down to his rib cage, just split him. You know.
Consider him split.
Christ.
Christy.
Christy.
Weak competition. And then I'm gonna use my what do I got? 30 feet to go up the stairs. My
There he
glaive has
is.
10 feet reach, but I can get there. I'm gonna do another glaive attack at him, my extra attack. 22 to hit?
Yeah, definitely. What was the question mark on that? 22?
For 9 damage.
Niner.
Are you a 9?
Niner, I hardly know her.
And let me see.
Any bonuses? Anything?
Hang on, I casted that spell. Let me see. I can do another Searing Smite, so I will do that.
He's pal doing it.
Or actually,
think
what
you can-
was my?
Divine Smite?
I think it depends on what I chose. I didn't choose one of those. There's a couple different smites. Or what is my?
But there's
compel
your
duo?
feature,
Where do you?
right?
I have Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Fighting Style, Spellcasting, Divine Smite. I do have Divine Smite.
Never mind.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it seems like so maybe that's what I should have done instead
I
of.
knew that. He said, "You're right. I knew
Instead
that."
of Burning Smite, I think Divine Smite is. I think I need to set up Burning Smite, but I can use Divine
pick one
Smite
at this
as a
point.
bonus. I will use Divine Smite. I'll show off both.
There you
hands,
go.
Why not? So I'm gonna do
Yeah.
2d8 radiant damage.
2d8.
Yes.
Roll him. The bounce shot, he said.
For another
6.
6 damage.
All right. Aster, you're up to. This guy's not looking great up here.
I'm charging through. Getting on the other side.
Oh, God. He just looks terrified.
And I'm gonna bonus actions. No, I'm gonna hit him first. Two natural ones.
That'll miss.
Do those hit? Oh.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
That's amazing. Is he going back down?
16. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is a strength save.
Strength save? This isn't gonna be as good. Oh, he is okay at these. 16?
Succeeds. He does not move.
He fucking.
And then my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. 25
Yeah, for sure.
for 8 slap force.
Slap.
Force. 8
Slap
slap.
force.
8
damage.
slap damage.
We call him the slap force. All right. Badger time.
I'm gonna go have him sniff below deck,
Sure.
see if there's anything down there.
All right. Is that it for him?
Yeah.
You're up. Or Fade's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good deal.
shift over.
It's hard for me.
Bonus action, I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to that guy.
Yep. Girl.
I'm gonna sling an arrow.
Slung it.
Ooh, 28 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We're rolling hot this first
And
session.
that'll be for 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
No healing.
Second attack,
lay
25
on
to
hands.
hit.
Yeah, for sure.
For a total of 11 piercing damage.
How do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'll just as Aster goes to headbutt him, I'll just sink one into his shoulder and then sink one into his neck.
Awesome. All right.
As he slumps,
So-
I just take him and just launch him off the edge. Just
Fantastic. All right, so we can take a short break here and then finish the stealing of the ship after the break.
Yeah.
Good side. All right, break scene,
You know,
boys.
I didn't have you guys pegged for the living ship.
Well, we have a hazard bee, so he's gonna need somewhere to sleep.
I have you guys like 80%
Aw,
turtle
thank
ship
you for
pegged.
thinking of me.
Connor, are we out?
Yeah.
Here.
Right, that's how we always come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as
That turtle shit.
Ass picks up the limp body of the crewmate and throws him overboard. More explosions happening. The galley takes a direct hit of the fireball cannon. The rest of the dock starts to explode around you. It's time to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We're out of initiative, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're just.
I'm gonna bonus action second wind, and then I don't know how this ship works, so I'm just gonna run over and start yanking on this wheel here. I assume it's like some kind of anchoring mechanism. I'm just gonna start pushing on it. Hopefully that'll get us.
Sure,
like-
yeah, it starts cranking.
I'm gonna crank it. I'm just gonna stand here and crank it. A hand?
Explosions. Time
Blue
is
boy.
of the essence.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll help.
See
I'll
your
go up to the
stations?
helm
Oh.
where the tree is.
Yeah, so behind it, that is where the spell jamming helm is.
You want to click on exploring mode and we can move our characters? Top.
You want to click on exploring mode. We don't need to use the map so much right now either. It's just, but
So my grandpa taught me
you
how
want
to
to drive?
drive a boat, but not
Go
never
ahead.
driven one this size.
It's easy. I've seen many
Okay.
people do it.
All right. How does this thing work?
I don't know.
I'll just start reaching at stuff.
and so as you kind of grab the wheel, a sensation of like your arms being asleep, pins and needles across your arms, and they reach out across your body, down your chest, into your legs, and up to the tip of your horns. The tingle,
Oh.
you start to feel the ships. The wings start to like move. You can feel them. You kind of shake out the muscles in your shoulder, and the sails the sails on the main mast drop down. And you know that with a tip of the mind, you can get this thing moving. And you can feel it. And you
Go.
can will it. And as you
It
kind
just
of
says go.
it for a second, it's like almost like in the mud, a lurch, and then the sound of rustling branches kind of push back as the trees getting the wind as you start moving.
Oh. Flying's easy.
And you start taking off. Those of you on the deck see behind, the cannons start blowing up. The turtle ship takes off. A cannonball, the green fire cannonball comes and skips off the hardened metal shell. And the turtle ship is the only other ship that gets off. As the wasp one starts going, it takes a direct hit, and it is not built for that kind of stuff.
Turtle shells
So-
are a rival.
Where to, guys?
You and the turtle ship take off, and as you kind of bear down, you are faster than the galley ships, and they seem more interested in taking out the rest of Vespos. And as it starts to grow smaller in the distance, you see finally a cloud of debris start to build up of like the broken shops, the wood, the just shrapnel, and then eventually the rock itself start to just drift apart from each other. And the entire asteroid that was Vespos broken, drifting around. And you keep moving with your mind until a distinct change.
What's the thing I'm interacting with? What is it?
It's a spell jamming helm is what it's called.
But like, what's it look like?
It's a big wheel on this one.
Oh,
I think
okay.
normally they're chairs, but there could be a chair there too. It's a big chair you sit in.
This is nice.
And as you kind of
Does it
let's
swivel?
see. It does not swivel, no. It has like a 10-degree turn, left or right. Not really that adjustable.
Fade? Y'all right there, mate?
I would just like to get out of here.
And the ship
Hey,
makes it a distinct difference in what you see off in the distance. From the asteroids leave your sight, and then it's just the inky blacks flecked with the white shimmering stars. They are in the astral sea itself. Between spheres.
hey, where are we headed?
Away from here for now.
Yeah.
Away from
I
this.
feel like I've made a pretty good distance. Is there an autopilot on this thing?
Or do we know of like what the closest like habitat places, another rock.
Sure. So
Does this thing have GPS?
interesting.
I
enough-
always know which direction is north.
Interesting thing about the Astral Sea is that you all always know which direction everything is.
Well, that feature is useless then.
It's not as good. It's not as the thing about it is it's not as good. And navigation, you just have to know as the astral, or the person on the spelljamming helm, you just have to know of a location, and you can get to it. So if you want to make a history check for me, Aster here.
I'm grabbing the cleaning supplies and cleaning the deck from the blood.
Natural 20
Natural 20.
There we go.
for 27.
As a non-native to the astral plane, you've heard of lots of locations, but one that sticks out in your mind as a harbor for commerce and a relatively industrious place, it's called the Rock of Brawl, Braal. And you like, we have a ship now. They have a port that sells and buys fish. Like, this could be a totally profitable business. I could kick these guys off.
How do you lot feel about the rock?
Do I
Oh,
know
sorry,
what
that was shorthand. The Rock of Brawl.
Oh,
Do I know what
Sure.
that is?
It's,
Oh,
it's
that
not,
rock.
It's not like an obscure
I
place,
was-
so you guys would probably have heard of it. It's like a city drifting through astral space in its own sphere. It's on a basically like a 200x size meteor compared to what Vespos was. A similar,
Size.
not similar size, similar concept of like city built on a meteor, but it's way, way, way bigger.
Feel like we're not too far, and well, could take our new ship for stop, repair if we need.
I like run a ship.
They got
I think we need some repairs.
I can do the repairs.
That would be amenable.
Do they have?
Maybe I'm Swedish.
They've got
You're SpongeBob Sweden or like SpongeBob Viking.
Oh man, I
Is
love
there,
it
is
so
there
much.
a Jamma slug? What was it? A Jamma leech market there?
I mean, you don't have any
Oh,
more
you-
jammer leeches.
No, I'm just asking if like I trying to
I
stay
mean, that
away
was a
from
black market, and there's always a black market somewhere, you know. So
Well, my name's Wade. This is Fade.
I grabbed the
Greetings.
mop.
It's a funny because
I'm
it
cleaning.
rhymes. Yeah, I'm Swedish now.
I love the Swedish monkey guy.
I'm Malvin.
Howdy.
I'm
Nice
Coco.
to meet you.
Master.
What was it?
Coco.
It's a coke.
All right, Coco. Pleasure to meet you. You guys like to play cards? You got any money?
Oh, I have plenty of money.
You like
But
to
what
play
are cards?
cards?
Never
Oh.
played.
Pull out a deck of cards and just start shuffling. Never play cards, huh?
Can't say that I have.
We're gonna
Cards, huh?
become good friends.
I suggest
I,
we go under the guise of merchant ship. Keep a low profile.
Well, what are we selling?
Well, you're the fisher.
We can
Perhaps
sell our
we
fish.
Oh,
sell fish.
Oh, I would love that.
You can fish for people. You can shoot for people.
I'm pretty good at it.
And you can. I don't know what you do, but you can do it.
Well, I
Just
think I'm
at
gonna head below deck
At
and
the
check
helm,
out the
drinking
cannons.
Coffee.
It's a good idea. Yeah, I'll join you.
I'm gonna lift the.
Can I put this thing on auto routing for a little
I
bit?
fucking can't.
You can't.
The Swedish fucking.
The thing about it is you just can't do that.
So it only
Is it delayed?
goes if I'm in it.
Yeah. I think.
All right, I'll just hang out up here. All
If you ever want to switch off, I can switch.
right, here you go.
Actually,
I do want to.
I'd like to cook up a meal for you guys if that's not too much to ask.
a meal, you
On-
say?
Nothing to ask of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna caught a couple quippers earlier on a jig bait, and well, these dinks aren't gonna dink themselves, so
I don't understand the terminology you're using.
it's all right. You'll catch on. At
Somebody.
the end of a short rest, everyone can, as long as I'm preparing food, everyone
I
rolls an extra 1d8 for hit points.
I want to judge this food so bad.
Are we taking a short rest here?
As we go, yeah, I think we can.
There's definitely time here. So the astral space is really strange, and spell jamming vessels are perfectly equipped to travel it. So as you get out into astral space, even though distances are far, the ship
said
you're on can do
D8.
100 million miles a day.
That's a lot of the miles. Holy shit.
Oh wow!
Those are some big feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh.
there's a weird like warping effect almost as you get out there and things start to get so distant away, and then as you get into the deep open space, the warping effect stops because of how far away everything is. They still appear to be not really moving that much. And you're like in the deep, deep void. The deep open sea. So with your destination as the Rock of Brawl, you guys have probably like 3 days to get acquainted with the ship. You guys will have to pick someone to add the ship to their character sheet to track it. It's going to have 40 damage done to it. With no gold added in materials, you can repair 1 health a day with just like no materials, but adding extra gold and materials can increase the repairing, I think, if I remember correctly.
How do we want to track this?
How do I get my dude to the lower
Maybe
deck?
a general thing in
Come on.
Milanote?
Oh, there's a
No, somebody
There's
can add it to
extra.
their D&D Beyond sheet
Oh,
and track it. And it's called the Living Ship, so it's in there.
any
So,
volunteers?
yeah. Was it Wade? Wade or Fade? Squeak, which one are you? We're
I'm Wade. Wait.
So Wade was going down to look for cannons.
Yeah, I want to see what kind of armaments that this doodad has on it.
So as you go down to the main or to the crew deck, it's really tight and closed off. There's a few different small bedrooms, and then in the back there's extra hammocks and crew quarters. Doesn't appear to be any guns, and as you go down deeper, that back room has some materials, extra planks and sailcloth and things like that for repair. It's probably 200 gold worth of repairable materials in there. And then as you go down to the cargo bay, it's a lot more just basic storage, and that's it. No guns down here. And as you kind of turn around after scouting it out, the only weaponry this ship has is the ballista on the
backside.
the
That I
rear
haven't seen
castle
yet.
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh,
So that is
man.
the only built-in weaponry.
Can I
fucked
I'll
up.
try to shout up. Do they have like the tubes to talk through like on
There's not-
submarines? No.
Not on the tree ship. There's no metal tubes that
There's
are
no
for
metal
talking.
tubes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys picked the vibe of the tree ship.
We did. Here we are.
And here you are.
So then, if there's no like weaponry down here, I guess I'll start. Is there any cargo currently on
Yeah,
the ship?
there's
What are we hauling?
so
I'm
there's not
specifically
like
looking
there's not
for
like
anything
trade
illegal.
goods.
We're
There's not
hauling
trade
ass.
goods or illegal things. They seem to have just offloaded, but you have that like 200 gold worth of ship repairing materials. Is the only like monetary value they have left over.
I'll grab an amount
And
that I
maybe
am able to carry.
15 days of like roots and other vegetable foods that are not super
Like
perishable.
mushrooms growing
Yeah.
down there on the roots. Nice.
And then whoever's driving, as you're kind of out here in space, you don't feel any breezes, but you notice the trees shaking. And then at some point you look up and you see a knotted face looking down at you.
Oh. Hello, friend.
I need to look at Ents. I don't think Ents can talk normally.
Who's got to speak with plants?
It's a plant.
Is it a flower?
It registers as a plant.
Is it a flower? Flower.
Sorry, no. Is it a space flower?
There we go.
Might be drinking too fast.
That's the spirit. Oh, it does speak common.
I'll be back.
It speaks common.
It speaks
Interesting.
common, druidic, elvish, and sylvan.
Oh, I can tell its secrets in Elvish.
Hello.
Sorry to commandeer your ship.
It's happened before.
Oh. Well, we are your new crew. I'm Malvin.
I'm Murph.
Hi, Murph.
Oh my god, I love it.
This here is
Merph. Murph.
Wonderful. I did not write it down, but now I know.
I knew.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Lionel and his note taking.
What is your function on the ship?
What is your function on your body?
Well, I pilot my own body. Are you saying you pilot ship?
I'm saying I could.
Oh, so it does have autopilot. Wonderful.
Heroes that can be driven by 3.
I'm not just an autopilot. This is my body.
We'll put it in 4-tree drive. Let's go.
God damn.
I'm already driving us.
Yes.
yeah.
This is how living ships work.
So
If
what
it
part
weren't
of
for him,
your
he'd be
body
breathing mud.
is old Malvin grabbing onto?
Sounds like the whole ship is his body.
We may need critical repairs attended to.
Keep that voice, please.
I will. It's an easy one to do.
God damn.
Yes, it seems some damage was done to the ship.
You are shipwright, no, Melvin?
Yes.
Would you mind tending to the repairs?
Would you like to steer?
I'm sure Astor could manage.
Astrid, would you like to manage?
I mean, I
Can
yes.
You seem disorganized.
I'm well organized.
How did you assemble your crew?
Escape. Panic.
It was happenstance.
All of us found ourselves on a small boat, and we strolled over here, and we commandeered the ship because the other crew did not want to join forces.
Yes, I saw.
They were scared we would eat all their rations, even though I don't eat rations.
I eat plenty.
Eating is overrated.
I agree.
Disagree. Well,
We'll
Who
see
are
if
you
you
guys?
last longer than the last crew.
How long were they here for?
3 weeks.
Oh,
Should be easy enough. You've got a mouth. Fancy a sip?
You don't know much about trees, do you?
Sure don't. I'm gonna pop open the bottle, take a couple swigs, and then I'll start bringing repair stuff up to the poop deck.
I will tend to your wounds, Murph.
Thank you.
And I'm
And
gonna
I'll-
go repair.
I'll help the glob in any way I can.
I guess I'll be flying the ship then. Anyone need a drink of coffee? Pull up my chained coffee to my waist.
No, but I can help you steer and navigate. I've got this helpful little item.
Go ahead. Let's just immediately back up.
I do have a neat little item. And here's the thing is I don't know, we didn't quite establish who was going to be captain, or maybe we did and I missed it, but I've got this wild space Ori, it's called. And what I imagine is it's kind of like it's like a little orb that I hold, and it expands and has like a 3-dimensional map of space.
That's what it is then.
Yeah. So like we can track everything and anywhere. And then you told us though that we know where to go based on where we
It'll
want to
help you
think.
know about.
So I don't know.
It'll help you. So you have to
How-
know about the place to be able to get there. So if you have, it'll be like a
So like
maybe a
2
check to
pieces of
find
the
a new
puzzle.
location. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't know about it, it's impossible to get to because it's so far away, and you're not gonna just accidentally find it.
Yeah, but with
In the
this, you're
vastness of
saying we
space.
can know
You can
generally.
learn about locations with it.
Cool. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll help Alistair. We'll steer. We'll talk. And and what else? The coffee?
You want to drink this coffee?
Sure. I love food and cuisine. Let me have it, please.
It's like a retractable chain to my waist, so just and it is comfortably warm coffee.
Comfortably warm. Interesting. All right. I'll take a
It
sip.
says it's delicious warm coffee.
I was about to ask how fresh and delicious does it taste. My character is all about cuisines and tasty stuff. So if it's good coffee, I'll take your word for it. You know.
Denny's coffee.
Delicious.
It's just hot metal coffee.
It never runs out.
Ah, well.
Sometimes it gets a little moody, but
Is
I've
this
got one
your
of
only
those.
source of hydration?
yeah, correct.
So you're on nothing but coffee all the time.
Yeah, can't you tell?
God,
How is your heart not pounded out of chest? You have so many anger issues.
You know, I have been told that. In fact, back on whatever the place is called, Vespos, snapped off my horn in one of the taverns. Well, still there. Well, whatever's left of it, but
You about snapped off. God damn it. Your other one.
it just went to his voice.
Push that guy through the stairs. You push that guy through the stairs. Now we got to repair that, but it was pretty impressive.
oh yeah. Well, sometimes I don't know my own strength.
For the
You're
sake
all
of
quite
the ship
capable
and
in
its
battle.
crew, I hope you learn to control it at least.
Yeah, well, I think, well, I mean, as long as nobody disturbs my peace and gets in the way of what I like to do, then I'm plenty capable of controlling my anger.
Well, when you need some Astor time, you let us know. You take fish break and be cool-headed, yeah?
Absolutely. Just a couple casts, and I'm good to go.
I think in the meantime, I would also like to assist in fishing. So at least when we get to the port, we'll have some product, quote unquote, that we can set out.
Yeah, so each hour you guys want to spend on this, you guys have got like a 2 or 3 day travel. The other two repairing the ship. So between the two of you, with the materials, you can
Fisher
repair.
background? Oh, go ahead.
You can repair 1 HP per 20 gold of the material to repair the ship a day. So you guys could repair 4 health to that. If one of you guys can cast mending, that does make things faster. But if not, that's how whoever's tracking the ship can subtract the repair materials as we go.
So
but
we
for
have
fishing,
200 gold worth.
yeah, it's like 20 HP worth of repairs.
Okay.
How much? Oh.
Over 10 days with 2 of you guys working on it. Fishing, you can make a roll every hour. So how many hours do you guys want to?
Oh. I don't know how far we've gone, but I know my fish doesn't last long. I'd like to make a little meal with the space
The sea peach?
peaches. Sea peach, thank you. Yeah.
He wasn't here for the sea peach. The astral sea peach.
Millions of sea peaches.
Sea
Peaches
peaches
for
for
me.
me.
These are not from a can, and I will look for. Is there a galley?
There is a very, very basic galley with like
Okay.
a stone. Like you can do a fire, but it's going to be small and contained. Like one pot is as big as you could. One pot or
Okay.
like a pan.
Esther,
Yeah.
how good are you with preparing and cooking the fish
Incredible.
that you catch?
Who are you?
I am but a humble fisher. I moved here to the astral world against my will, but I make the best of the situations that I've been dealt with. I've learned how to sea fish, astral sea fish. It's a little different than back home, but with my fishing background, I have advantage on any ability check made with fishing tackle, but I also, if I have access to any sort of water or things that sustain life,
Mhm.
I can maintain a moderate lifestyle while working and catch
Yeah,
enough food
so-
to feed myself and up to 10 other people each day.
The rules as written fishing is a 15 survival check to catch a fish, so you'd have advantage on all those you make.
My ranger. So they didn't have like a water or like a space
21.
type, but I chose coast since
Okay.
I'm more like in that kind of sailing region. And I'm proficient in survival. Could I also help? Could I
Yeah,
also fish alongside him?
yeah.
Would my preferred background give me advantage?
You guys may need to get more fishing rods. I don't think there's going to be a ton on this ship specifically.
I have my own.
Yeah, so in the future, when you guys get more, you totally could. But if you don't
I
have
actually have 2 fishing poles.
one, there you go. If
Here
he'll
comes
trust you-
prepared.
If he trusts you with it, don't break it or he might kill you.
There's like deep sea fishing rods on the side of the ship.
I didn't put them there, so they're
I
not.
only have
there.
one set of tackle though.
No, it's just cool that they have them there on the ship. That's fun.
Would the ship, like ship storage, would it have like some basic, just rudimentary fishing equipment?
No, it had the repair stuff. They seem to have a pretty empty hold because they just delivered a shipment to Vespos and they hadn't reloaded. So other than the repair materials, there was like 20 days worth of rations in like the root cellar kind of thing, and like dry storage. But other than that, it's pretty empty ship.
Is there a net?
No,
Because
I have a net.
there you go.
There's
There's no things on the ship for fishing unless you have it on your character sheet.
We can drag net behind ship, tie bait to net, and pull them up.
Think
It's a
that
great
will
idea.
also create some drag and slow us down.
Tit for tat. It is a net. It has holes in it.
Esther, I've got a favor. While you're fishing our after, I've got these 2 delicious pieces of sea peaches. I was hoping maybe you cook one and we serve the other raw.
Aster, as a prevalent fisher of astral space, you know that sea peach is the peak of goals of astral fishermen in spheres and astral space. Only certain spheres have sea peach readily available, so it's a delicacy.
You ever had sea peach sashimi?
How did I have it when I was at the
That's a
market?
character
I
name.
don't know how much.
It was sushi, so distinctly
Yeah.
different.
I can slice that up. I can make some special treats for us. I can make how many you said you had 2 of them?
Yeah, 2 nice big pieces. I figured
Well, I'll
share it among the crew, get to know each other, talk down, have a chat, you know.
yeah, I'll. Okay, let me set up the. Is there a place I can set up the mess kit? And my cooking, I've got pots and pans. I got a whole bunch of shit actually.
Yeah, there's a small kitchen down there.
Wade told me there's a decent
Yeah.
galley downstairs, yeah.
Well, I got a tin box with a bunch of cups and cutlery. If you guys need, I got a cooking pan. I got plates, shallow.
So you
bowls,
just clank is what you're telling us. When you
You
walk, you're just like
are
clank,
prepared.
clank, clank, clank.
I spent all my gold on just random shit.
Nice.
Oh fuck! What is his name?
Clank.
Um,
Oh,
But-
prospector.
Yeah, that's yeah.
with an hour to prepare, I can make 3 chef treats. So
Yeah,
I
for
guess
sure.
I'll eat one, and then I'll give one to Coco, and then offer up the 3rd for whoever.
Oh, I'm good. I'm drinking dinner tonight.
I will partake.
This is sea peach sashimi, one of the finest cuts of fish out in the astral sea. And
I'll just put it in my maw and slap it really loudly.
Wait,
you guys get temp hit points.
Oh,
3 temp hit points.
Interesting. From 2 pieces, you get the 3 of them. We can't. All right.
I wish I could taste,
I can just.
but I'm sure it's great.
It's delicious.
And the way I eat
It's-
is I just grab it and just shove it into my chest,
And
Oh.
does it stay there?
and
Like,
it
does
just
it-
like fizzles.
Wish you could taste that.
Don't like that.
You can't. You can't savor. You can't taste the
Right to your
taste.
stomach. I respect it.
Right.
It's the bubbles that make
He
it
The
feel
man
he is an
said he had
efficient
no taste.
he is an efficient being. He does not need the
I grow,
luxury of tasting.
don't devour or consume.
Well,
I
So,
No
this is
offense,
what, this
but
is what peak
I'm-
player race looks like.
going to remember next time. That's
with 2 hippos, a
nutrition is good.
minotaur, and a blob and a monkey.
This
It's
is
a
a
weird intro to a
particularly
joke.
fine piece of fish.
Yeah.
And I strive for the finest quality cuisine. I hope you're not offended, but next time I get a nice piece, I may not choose to. Don't want to say waste it on you, but pass it to someone who will appreciate it more.
Not that I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
It's just that metals create more bubbles in me, and it feels nice.
Metals?
Hmm.
I've never had a metal. I'm kind of curious.
You should try it.
If you or I taste metal, we are also going to taste blood. Do not be careful what you wish for.
Well, in large amounts.
Yeah, maybe just a little metal nugget or something, you know?
I'll shake one of my arrows, put it back in the quiver.
Well, obviously that is different. There's a ways to prepare the metal.
I got an extra spoon.
But that is a spoon.
Made out of what?
Spoons aren't tasty.
Have you ever eaten spoon?
I mean,
Some sort of metal.
I've bitten down on a spoon once and it hurt my teeth.
What metals do you prefer? I have actually an assortment of things made out of metal.
I like things that tarnish easily, like irons and coppers.
Steel?
I can use steel.
I'm gonna take like 5 copper pieces and just toss them at his chest.
Just shotgun him into him.
He giggles.
If I shot him with my blunderbuss, would it heal him?
No, it
There's
doesn't.
only one way to find out.
So I do have a question though. I have a crowbar and a hammer. Would that
Those are metal.
be able to speed up the rate at which we can repair the ship?
No.
Okay.
Only if Melvin doesn't eat
I
the
was
crowbar.
reading the living ship thing on D&D Beyond, and it says that the tree ant takes a long rest. It can heal itself for 4d12 hit points. But I don't know how you want to
It's self. I don't know if they have separate or like conjoined health pools.
work. Yeah, it says when the tree ant finishes.
I don't hate that idea that the tree ship can heal itself some.
Yeah.
I think I also
It
like
says,
the idea.
I'll read it quickly. When the tree ant finishes a long rest, it repairs the ship's hull, enabling the ship to regain 4d12 hit points, and refreshes the ship's air envelope, turning deadly air into foul air or foul air into fresh air.
All right, so nobody knows that yet, but
Sorry, I just had.
yeah. I didn't either. No, that's good to know. That makes the tree ship way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So
because
what,
when in your short conversation with the tree ant, he doesn't expect you to be around that long.
Right.
You guys haven't broken the barriers. That's the downside of having a sentient being as the ship is like it doesn't trust you.
I'll repair it the slow way for now.
It also because you did pass the history check before, living ships with loyal crews, when the ship gets attacked, the treant fights back. It distinctly didn't fight back to help that last crew
Oh.
because it didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So that was something to think about. To if you want to, in your mind, get on the good side of the tree, and this like ship will be a longer relationship if the tree's on your side. Cause he can throw rocks that do like 4d6 damage.
Do we have to supply him with rocks?
You would have to bring him rocks, but
Okay.
We can do that. So, Bog Boys, what are you guys? What are you guys up to?
Yeah, you have big noses.
Well, you may think of us as mercenaries of sorts. We travel around doing odd and end jobs. Nothing of too import.
and you are related, as you say?
We are exactly same. There is no difference. We are twins. Yes.
Okay, Wade, now say we are twins.
Yeah, we're twins. What of it?
People
I
have
know.
very hard time telling us apart. The only difference is I have a
Really?
badger. That is only way to know us apart.
Interesting.
What's the badger's
And
name?
that little furry fellow. Is he one of the bog boys?
He is honorary member, yes.
He was helpful in the
Yeah.
fight.
You might say he was grandfathered in.
For all intents and purposes. His name is Diggy. He's a very good boy.
I don't like him.
I would protect him with my life.
He nips at my feet at night when I'm sleeping.
It's because Vade snores.
I do not snore. You know that. I know that.
I do
Why I
not know
cannot
that.
sleep. You will
Did
learn.
I just call you by my name? This whiskey's getting to me.
That's why I tell you not to drink.
Well,
And so, as the droning conversation of these twin GIF, you begin to see that this may be par for the course and a recurring argument. The days start to grow long. You start to get tired and begin to look around the ship for who's going to be staying in the rooms, and you guys start to settle that. And the first day of your Astral Sea trip began in Vespos with a daring escape and left on a living ship with the Trent Murph on your way to the Rock of Brawl to see what'll happen next, and that's where we'll end.
I do have one question before we end. I have a thing here that resets at dawn.
That's
How the fuck does that work?
that'll be tomorrow.
Okay.
It's in there.
It's in there, man. Dawn, it's in there.
It's in there. Oh, I should have known. How
It's in
dumb
there.
of me.
I don't know what you're thinking. But yeah, first episode of Space Pirate Adventures, yet the unnamed crew.
I don't think we're gonna be
Well,
alive and long enough to name a crew.
I didn't have you guys on the living ship. I was like, they're gonna see a tree and be like, what's that druid pussy shit? And then like, because nobody was a druid, so I was like, okay, nobody's gonna be a character for that.
This is fun though.
Dude,
This
it's
is a
so
lot of
I'm
much
so
fun.
excited to do
The
pirate shit.
TaleSpire minis are amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
I
TaleSpire
think-
minis. You mean like the boats?
I like the ships, the slabs.
yeah.
I didn't like the Wasp ship out of the book, but then I saw this and I was like, maybe the Wasp ship is awesome.
We almost did it.
And then the turtle ship's my favorite, but it's so
Yeah,
cool.
turtle ship is pretty badass, but I feel like if we fought the crew on that ship, that would have been a hard fight.
I mean, taking it down the layers of the turtle ship too. I don't know if you guys have like opened up the top.
Yeah, I did. I
it
went
looks
through
so
it.
good. It does like a spaceship.
Sick.
Oh damn, that is
Hell yeah.
fucking awesome.
But anyways,
Hell
Good
yeah.
job, Clay. I mean,
oh, thank you.
fucking
fun.
that slapped. I'm really
I'm
excited for
very
all of our
excited, yeah.
characters. Like, I'm really excited to get into some spaceship battles and shenanigans. I'm probably going to die at some point.
Connor sent me like I had been in the market and I'm like picturing he's like an all around good guy and I was like, oh, I'll give him a classic paladin like altruism moment to stop a crime, and he
I did
stopped it,
stop
and I
a
was like,
crime.
I had like information for you to get from that dude, and then you just were like, it's mine.
That pause, like you're like, if you've got money and stuff, you just
I saw food. I saw
Okay,
food
I'm
and I
out.
took the food. It was probably information there that we could have used. But I'm like, fuck it. I see
You
food.
are
I'm
a
gonna take
cheap
food.
paladin.
And I knew it was a little bit
I am
railroady, but it
an
was like
Oathbreaker. Yeah.
it was the other way as opposed to having you all start in a conversation and let you go. It was like delay the collection of people
No,
to have a little more personalized moment and then railroad you together.
it was good. It was great. Chef's kiss. You know.
fun going
Chef's
from wizard,
kiss.
Look at this
wizard to
little guy.
barbarian.
All right.
I'm-
Well,
I'm
Go on.
so stoked for this.
See you later, stream.
any other notes?
See you
or-
later.
See you later.
Shut up. That's my bit.
Anga Danga Targan.
The Bow Bow Cam.
Goodbye. Oh, he's cute. All right.
Good
Well,
year.
That's a wrap.
adios.
I love the voices so much. It makes me feel way better about struggling with Dolo's fucking attempted Kiwi accent.
Dude, it's so
It's
hard.
yeah, it is.
It's a drifting accent for sure.
It fucking comes in and out.
I really wanted to do the Irish accent, but I'm like, nothing more than that. I don't know how to translate that into like the rest of the conversation. Just
That's what
panic.
this guy says. Whenever we talk,
Yeah.
we just said top of the morning.
Good morning to you.